Welcome to your Taylor Council Connection. My name is Daniel Seguin, and this is a recap of the February 26, 2026 City Council meeting. The meeting began with an introduction of 4 staff members who received major promotions, including Tyler Bybee as Assistant City Manager, myself as Executive Director of Community Services, Betsy Schultz as Parks and Recreation Director, and Jared Kingery as Communications Manager. Next was the consent agenda, non-controversial and routine items that can be voted on with a single vote. These items included authorizing an agreement and contract for services with the Williamson County Elections Division for the May 2nd general election, and 4 amendments to task orders with HDR. The first was an extension not to exceed $500,000 for permit expediting services, which includes project management and construction inspections to check for compliance with applicable codes. The second was an amendment to increase the spending limit to $3.1 million for development review and inspection services for the Samsung project. The third keeps the spending limit at $450,000, but modifies HDR labor rates and extends the agreement for permit review and code compliance inspection services for the Samsung Fab 2 project through the end of 2026. The fourth is an amendment to increase the spending limit to $1.3 million for development review and inspection services associated with the Samsung project. The council then held 4 public hearings. The first was for a rezoning request for Washington Heights, located at 600 Potomac Street off Southwest Carlos G. Parker Boulevard, from P2 Rural to P2 Commercial for construction of a gas station. The second was for a special use permit for the Gateway project, located at 505 Southwest Carlos G. Parker Boulevard, for the construction of an apartment complex with 326 residential units and 58 townhomes. The third was a rezoning request from P4 Mixed to P3M Manufactured Housing to allow a manufactured home to be located at 1025 Scott Street. The fourth was for an employment center plan northeast of the intersection of Highway 79 and FM 3349 for the Encore Muscovy switch, which is part of a planned 345 kilovolt transmission line expected to go around Taylor. Council asked staff to work with Encore to add additional screening so the switch is not visible from the highway. This proposed transmission line was presented at Council at the February 12th meeting. The line is still in its earliest stages of development with no route selected. You can find more details about the project by visiting taylortx.gov/encore345. No action was taken on any of the public hearings, and they'll return to Council for a decision at a later meeting. Council then received a presentation on the annual comprehensive financial report for fiscal year 2025, which received a clean audit from the city's independent accounting firm, Brooks, Watson & Company. Next, the council held a discussion on a special use permit for a short-term rental located at 3004 Don Hill Lane. They decided not to act on the special use permit and instead directed staff to bring a new short-term rental ordinance to council in March. Finally, the council received a presentation from HDR regarding field design services and local drainage projects, including an explanation of survey markings and tree tagging seen around the city prior to construction projects, and an update on the upcoming drainage projects, including Tammy Lane, Velma Drive, Burkett Street, Kimbrough Shaw, and Travis and Franklin. During executive session, the council consulted with the city attorney regarding Project Comal, Project Red, the wastewater treatment plant discharge permit, 2 ongoing lawsuits, and police chief recruitment. No action was taken. Thank you for tuning into your Council Connection. Don't forget to like the video and share your thoughts in the comments below, and we'll see you in the next one.